Hi, my name is who? My name is what? My name is Chicka Chicka Aeon Jade. Hey, what's up, people? Welcome to my Escape from Tarkov beginner guide. And in this guide, I will show you ways to win more fights and to get out of the raid with juicy loot. Because come on, who doesn't want to get out with juicy loot? Everybody does, right? So please do consider subscribing, commenting, and if you enjoy the content and you're looking out for more in the future, turn the notification bells on, man. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. First, we're going to talk about map knowledge. Many players who just started out playing Escape from Tarkov have no idea how important it is to know the map you're playing. And with map knowledge comes another important aspect of the game, which is spawn locations. If you know the spawn of your enemies, it's easier for you to understand where you might get into a fight before reaching your destination. In this stage of the wipe, the majority of the players would go to the area where the high tier loot is, which in this case is Resort. In this case, I spawned the tunnel, which is a PMC extract. I was planning on going to Resort, and as you can see, Resort is located in the north side of the map. There are about 5 PMC spawns I could potentially run into before reaching Resort, which all depends on the routes they take. But be aware that experienced players know the spawns, so they either push spawns or wait for them, and it's extremely hard to determine where they exactly are. Let me show you what happens in this video. I told you, I fucking told you.
What? Shit back.
But where to? You know? So as you can see, I knew what direction it came from, so I prone behind that bush. There's a couple of things that you can do here. You can take on the fight and flank, which is probably a better option if you have a scope for a longer range, which I did not have. So I chose to wait a couple of seconds in the bush to leave him guessing and eventually leave the area. And as you can see, we ran to the opposite direction from where they were shooting. But as always, be aware that the players you're going up against might think the same and push you from the same direction to eventually meet you again, which luckily didn't happen in this case. As we reached the east wing entrance, I turn on my flashlight and I see someone holding an angle. I take cover to the right, knowing where he's holding the angle, which gives me a huge advantage because you know exactly where to aim at and shoot. I was trying to throw a grenade inside the room, hoping he would push out so I could kill him while he sprints out of the room, but I missed. He threw a grenade as well, which forced me to run out of Resort, but it gave me an opportunity to flank. As I'm running, I am throwing grenades through the windows to scare them and to decrease the chance of enemies peeking through the windows to kill me.
Oh, he's on first floor. He's running. Marcus, where is he?
I'm on my way to the roof. I'm on the roof. Now the hatchets? Yeah, that's a bad idea. I'm on the roof. I went from the... Now, in this section, I must admit there might have been some luck involved because I'm still confused why I didn't die here. But in this situation, we can learn more from the enemies I am fighting. Let's take a quick look at what happens and then I will explain why.
Fuck.
I heard a weapon, like right next to me. There's something! Down! Bro, sit down! So, apparently, when I was peeking down the hallway, there was a guy inside that room the whole time. So as I'm taking my ibuprofen, I peek around the corner and there is someone sitting in the corner. That quick peek is so important because if you would fully expose yourself, the chances you die become so much higher. Luckily, I was able to put the painkillers away and fight him. I pre-fire before seeing him because every second matters in Tarkov. That's why knowing how to hip fire is so important. The reason why I said that we could learn more from the enemies is 1. He had a teammate and he could have easily pushed me and killed me. 2. The player in the corner could have pushed me and killed me while I was taking the ibuprofen, even when I walked out of the room. 3. Their communication wasn't too good because if I have to guess, he probably thought his teammate entered the room when I pushed in since he didn't shoot me at first. And 4. They had good guns but bad ammo, and since I was wearing the hex grid armor, they mostly shot my legs, stomach and arms, and I was able to survive. Now, take a look at the next fight and I will explain what and why I did what I did. Oh, he's dead.
Where is? Oh.
I knew he was on ground floor, but I didn't know exactly where. I threw the first nade, exposing myself just a little bit, while I went back to cover. You heard him running, which gave me an indication of where he could be. Then, I threw the second grenade to make sure he was still at the same place so I could push forward. And as you can see, these quick peeks around the corner always work out in your favor, unless you're fighting hackers. Anyways, as I've pushed forward, I can see he's peeking behind the wall. I quickly fire a couple of bullets and go back to cover. Now that I'm closer to him, I can throw the nade closer to his location, which forced him to take a different position. Now he's walking on wood, and as we discussed in the beginning of the video, map knowledge is key. I've played Resort enough to know exactly where he was. When I peeked, I clearly had the first peek on him, but when he pushed out, I quickly took cover and gave him the advantage. But now I knew exactly where I was, which made me able to pre-fire and kill him. Remember guys, there's a time to play passive and a time to play aggressive. I showed you a mix of both. I really hope this video taught you some tricks to approach fights differently and increase the chance of survival. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of this in the future. If there is anything you think I should have done differently or better, please let me know. I appreciate you all for watching this video, and until the next time, peace.